Hey guys, thanks for watching The Real Reviews, and today I have the LG NANO85. And this TV, I'm very excited to unbox it. I'm going to do a very high level for you guys, talk about some of the specifications and why you should buy this TV over the LG Nano 90. And if you even look at TVratings.com, they are rated basically the same, but this has some options that you want. So I'm going to be doing a quick unboxing. I'm going to throw it on the wall with the wall mount. I'm going to tell you what screws you need and what kind of mount it requires. You're basically watching to see how this looks on your wall and the specifications that it includes. So let me give you that. Let me do a quick unboxing. And if you're interested, I did a review on the Costco LG UP7670 a couple days ago. That's a 65 inch, but that is a 60 hertz and that is not nano. Great TV. Check out that review. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and then let's get into it. Thanks for watching my short intro, and the unboxing was pretty simple. All you're gonna do is cut the two straps and lift the top, tip and trick. Lift the whole top off just like I did right here, but you're gonna realize very quick that there's no remote, no cords, and no manuals. All of that is up here in the box, and doing that makes it easier to get to and makes the whole process way better. So looking at the packaging, very different from the LG UP7670. On this one, they're protecting the screen a little bit more. They have cardboard, they have that foam padding all around. I give it an A+ for packaging and material to get it to the location. I know a couple years back they had a lot of issues with cracked screens. They don't want that anymore, so they improved their packaging. I'm giving them an A+ on that. So let me go into now the remote, the accessories, and the manuals. Let's do a quick overview of the Magic Remote, and that's one of my favorite things about LG is the Magic Remote. It's basically like a mouse on your TV, the best invention yet for smart TVs. Let's take a look. So looking at some of the hardware that was on top of that box there, we have two sets of legs right there. We're going to open that up. We have the controller and the manuals right here on the left side. And then we have the AC cord right here. We're also going to do a quick comparison on the remotes from 2020 and the new 2021 Magic Remote. So let's kind of get into it here. So we have one of the legs, and we're going to kind of open it up and see what the legs look like. Very great construction on the Nano. Feels very expensive. You can see that. That's almost a brushed look on it. Very nice. Not cheap at all. Very great construction. Looks like it has the clipping for the bottom. For the top is probably going to sit just like this right here. Very great construction. Feels like aluminum or steel right here. This top is a plastic top, but one of the bases here is aluminum or steel. So, and the screws are going to go right from the back right there once it clips on. So this is the front view. So you do have a steel front view, aluminum type of front view on that. Looking at the AC cord right here. Looks like this is the part number if you guys want that. No insignia on it so far. And that's just how it looks. It probably goes right into the side of the unit. We're going to take a look at that in a short bit. So now let's open up the Magic Remote. The bag is fully sealed. Looks like the batteries are connected right on the top of the remote. Everything is a little bent up. That's how you're going to get it. The magic remote user info. Basically warranty information. Let's throw it to the side. Some more of that paperwork that you get with any TV. The screws for the feet. This is your wire management cable, so it clips right back into the unit. They are plastic and not metal. It's got a really nice finish on it. And some more cable management. Very nice that they threw that in. A lot of units do not have that. Batteries are Bexel. And the magic remote. Wow, this looks way better than the 2020 model. I did purchase 75-inch last year of the LG, and this thing, super shiny, super nice, matte front. Here are the buttons that they have. It looks like they do have Netflix, Disney Plus, it has the Google Assistant, Amazon, Prime Video, and all the LG channels. Wow, feels great to the touch. And let's take a look at the 2020 versus the 2021. You can see the 2020 right here is more rounded. It's wider. It doesn't have that luxurious look of the 2021. You can see the back. You can see the profile right there, and it's way thinner. Very nice. It looks like they added a couple buttons like Disney Plus and LG channels, and looks great. Everything else is almost the same, except they threw the power on the top, and then the source is now not on the top, which is right, it's probably on the TV itself, one of the channels. All right, guys, so here is a look, and let's put it on and look at the back of the unit and see the HDMI connections, the USB connections, and where we plug in the AC. And also, let me take a quick look at when we throw that flush mount wall mount on it, what the screw connections and what screws we need. All right, guys, thank you. So I got the TV face down, and now we're installing the low profile wall mount. Especially for a TV at 1.7 inches thick, I wanted something closer to the wall. What I'm using is the Mounting Dream. Got very great reviews on Amazon, so this is what we're kind of going with. What kind of screws? It's in millimeters. You're gonna need an M6, and you need the M6 washer. And the thickness in that is 12 millimeters, not thickness, in length is 12 millimeters. So it's an M6, 12 millimeters long, and then the M6 washer. That's basically completes this whole setup. Place it in the holes you want it, and then lock it down. These are the strings to deattach it if you ever want to do that. So looking at the different components in the TV right here, as you can see, the AC is on the left side right over there, and it's downward facing. A lot of TVs I saw, the issue was it was facing out, so it made some complications in mounting. You needed a thicker wall mount. This is not the case here. As you can see, there are 4 HDMIs, and that's a wow factor in this because it has 2 HDMI 2.1s. 1 and 2 right here. One of them is eARC and ARC. One of them is just 2.1. So they're both 2.1, but the ones above it are 2.0. So those are the regular HDMIs. You have 3 USBs. 1 is on the top, 2 is on the bottom. It has a coaxial Ethernet port, an optical port, and it also, why this is better than the 90 series, it has the CI plus 1.4, which is right here. So in that plate, and a lot of people don't know what it is, it's a slot that can accept CAM, common interface. So it's a subscription TV service like ESPN or anything like that. You insert a slot here. A lot of people do not use it, but that's just a great add-on that they can do. I'll talk about some of the things why the 85 is better than the 90. It's missing the time shift as well, and the time shift is very awesome. You connect the USB in there and it can record up to 90 minutes, basically making it a DVR on any show you're watching. And the 90 does not have that time shift. All right, so looking at that, we took care of all the external outputs. Let me put the screws in, and let's hang it on the wall and look at all the rest of the features this TV has. All right, guys. So I finally got this up. You're gonna need 2 people, 54 pounds. So this one right here is 1.7 inches thick. I'm gonna give you a look right here on the side on the thickness with a low profile mount. Super thin, very easy to mount. Worked just great. You guys saw the other pictures of how the mount looked and what kind of screws you need. TruMotion 240, 120 hertz native. This TV is just immaculate, and as you can see, that mouse right there, that's that magic remote. You're not gonna get that with Samsung, Vizio, or any other brand. That's why WebOS 6.0 is just amazing. 4 HDMIs, we talked about that. 2 are 2.1 and 2 are 2.0. This has got HDR10, HLG. It's 720 nits brightness, more than you need. You see that backlight in the middle right there? The reflection beats Samsung all day. It's got a reflective coating on there. I'm gonna turn off the light to do this in the dark. 20 watt down-firing speakers, 2 on the bottom on each side. Gaming has VRR and AMD FreeSync. Response time is 5 milliseconds. Perfect for video games. Rated better than the Nano90 in HDR image, SDR image. Movies look better on the Nano85. Can you just imagine that? So the 85 has higher contrast as well at 1200 to 1 compared to the Nano90. So it's got better equipment. We kind of talked about that. USB recording. It's got the time shift CI plus 1.4 port. That's that common interface cam slot that we talked about as well. Dolby Vision IQ and Dolby Atmos audio. So you get that sound bar, that Dolby Atmos. It's just going to be incredible. 1.7 inches thick. We talked about that. 57.2 inches wide. 33 inches in length without the stand. All right, guys, let's take a look at that 120 hertz native. This TV is just amazing. So now this is a dark room setting. You can see that magic remote in action. And this is how the WebOS 6.0 looks. You have everything in here, different recommendations. What we're gonna look at, as you can see right here on the top, there's different types of apps. You can also go into the settings all the way to the right in the app list right there and switch to different picture mode. Right now it's on picture mode, expert, but we can go in vivid. This is how vivid looks. Super bright. You can see that picture is just amazing. The AI sound, so you have a couple options there. AI sound. Standard's a little bit quieter. Cinema has a little bit more bass to it. Clear voice. Sports. Music with a little bit more bass as well. And then we have game optimizer right there. So I usually keep it on AI sound, which is right there. TV speakers, you can choose the bar. Game optimizer, awesome. It only works with our HDMI input, so once you put in that PS5 or Xbox Series X, you can kind of navigate. This is 120 hertz and it has 2.1 with VRR. So network is connected to wireless, and then here's all the other settings. This is an amazing picture TV. You can see that this is a dark room, 720 nits, no issues. Let's look at it from the side right here. You can see that picture just fine. we're right here on the side. Samsung can't do that. And that's why I love the LG panels. It just looks great, especially if you have a L sectional or you're watching the game. You can see it from all views. Look at that picture. So from my use from a couple days, I didn't want to just throw it on the wall and let you know how it is. This TV looks great. This is an edge lit 120 hertz panel, and a lot of people say go with the full array so you don't have side bleeding. I haven't seen any side bleeding from any of the darks. The picture is very vivid. This is one of the brightest settings as well, but I have to say some of the greatest things about this TV is the picture, the 120 hertz, the two 2.1 HDMI ports, and the WebOS 6.0 with the magic remote. So I did see a little bit of bloom in there, but and some of the highlighted text, but very rarely. Once I did the update, it almost all went away. The blacks look great. The picture is super bright for a dark room. Highly recommended, guys. If you guys liked my review, please give me a thumbs up. I'm also going to be doing a couple other reviews on the new LG soundbar for this TV with Dolby Atmos and how easy it is to connect. So please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe, guys. I have the new LG UP7670 that I just did a review from Costco as well. So please check that out. Please give me a thumbs up and have a wonderful day, guys.